Yellowstone is a series that went from just being another drama with a big star, in this case Kevin Costner, to being something truly beloved by millions of fans. So much so that all the delays in regards to Season 4 of the show have fans fuming because they really want to go and watch the show's 4th season. But given that we know now that it will arrive this fall, the question becomes, what exactly do we expect to come from the 4th season? Allow us to break down Yellowstone Season 4 Top 7 Things Expected to Happen. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7. Why has Season 4 been delayed? Fans have been waiting as impatiently as possible for the return of Yellowstone. Typically, the series premieres on Father's Day. That would have been June 20th, 2021. But it appears we'll have to wait a bit longer for Season 4. Fan pages are filled with theories about why Yellowstone isn't premiering in June, matched with an almost equal number of fake promotional posters touting an incorrect premiere date. So what exactly is going on here? Why is the show not on right now? Two of the most likely reasons involve a global event in Japan and a missing scene that wasn't filmed last year during principal filming. According to a Facebook page that recruits and schedules extras for Yellowstone, crews are shooting one last scene for Season 4. We'll be back for a 2-day shoot in June. This is a protest scene that we had to cancel last year due to snow. Work dates 6/10 and 6/11 must be available both dates. Night calls. The second reason the season is being delayed may have to do with the 2020 Tokyo Olympics being held in 2021. The Olympics kick off Friday, July 23, 2021, which would be smack in the middle of Season 4. Many networks are shifting their TV schedules so viewers won't have to choose between watching their favorite series or athletes. Because when it comes to major sports events, people prefer to watch them live and just tape the shows that they can watch later, and without commercials to boot. So yeah, Season 4 is coming this fall according to a release, and we don't know exactly when this fall it'll be. But it is coming. Take heart in that. And take heart that there are a lot of things that'll need to be dealt with when the time comes. Number 6. The cliffhangers answered. Season 3 did a lot for Yellowstone as a whole, and its season finale definitely left many jaws on the floor. In the final 10 minutes or so of the season finale, we saw Jimmy get bucked off his horse. As he lay in the dirt of the corral, we wondered whether he's seriously injured, again, or if he's just suffering from narcolepsy. Then there are the Duttons. John Dutton, Kevin Costner, Casey Dutton, Luke Grimes, and Beth Dutton, Kelly Reilly, all had attempts made on their lives. Beth was the victim of a mail bombing, and both Casey and John were broadsided in a hail of bullets. We don't know if Beth survived, but we're betting she did, although she may be gravely injured. There's no way you can replace a character like her. In our opinion, she's one of a kind and integral to the Yellowstone show's success, so it'd be a big move to get rid of her. Plus, there likely would have been an announcement of such. From the beating she took from the Beck brothers thugs in Season 2 to this, many want Beth to get her happily ever after with Rip, Cole Hauser. Survive it or not, when Rip finds out, you can be sure the train station is going to be packed in Season 4. Thanks to technology, it looks like John survived. His hated cell phone may have saved his life, taking that slug that was aimed for his heart. Does this mean he'll upgrade to a larger phone for extra protection in the future? One can only wonder. The shooters who tried to assassinate John killed the California mother whom John was helping on the side of the road, but it appears they missed her son, who was in the field searching for the lug nuts John had given him. As a former sniper, Casey likely survived his assassination attempt, plus he had a sturdy wooden desk that he tossed over as a shield. So with all of those events, you can bet that the beginning of Season 4 is going to answer, without spoiling everything outright more than likely, what happened to all the characters who were targeted. Are they all right? Are some of them worse for wear? What will the fallout be from these events? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Number 5. Jamie. When it comes to suspects who could have been behind the three-way assassination attempt on the Duttons, Wes Bentley's Jamie Dutton is among the prime suspects. His motive does not necessarily fit where Casey is concerned, and that's currently the hope that many are holding on to and believing Yellowstone will avoid making Jamie the grand schemer and culprit. Plus, if it were Jamie behind it all, why did he not at least fake an attempt on his own life or try to take Rip out in the process? Yellowstone seems to be giving itself enough wiggle room for Jamie to be innocent, and the idea that it's likely Jamie might be a swerve as a whole. Last season's unanswered questions leave too much for him to do in Season 4 and beyond without having to deal with those consequences. Another take is that he might have had a hand in it, but not have been the mastermind, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Number 4. Thomas Rainwater. If there's one character that Yellowstone needs to expand further upon in Season 4, it is Chief Thomas Rainwater. His relationship with John and the rest of the cast is incredible to watch. However, there's still so much that viewers don't know about him. The first season touched on part of his fascinating biography, including his adoption and professional background. Season 4 needs to give fans more, though. For instance, what does Thomas Rainwater's personal life look like when he comes home for the day? We know a lot about John Dutton's day-to-day, and fans want to learn more about Chief Rainwater's. Plus, with the events that happened in Season 3, Chief Rainwater is more than up for a more prominent hand in what happens next. Number 3. The Ranch. The Ranch is the namesake of Yellowstone, and while last season was the biggest challenge to its future to date, many are hoping that by the end of Season 4 there isn't an overarching threat to it. All seems bleak right now, but the discovery of endangered wildlife or something else of that nature could realistically protect the Duttons' beloved property, which fans obviously want. The storm clouds that continuously persist over the ranch are part and parcel for Yellowstone's storylines, so Season 4 could see it take on another form besides ranch development. Of course, the idea of losing the ranch is the most potent risk that the Duttons have had to face, so anything from here out would be more of a cakewalk. But that just means that the team has to go and get creative, which we're certain they can do. Number 2. Beth and Rip. Many went into last season already anticipating Beth and Rip getting their romance on, and the Western largely satisfied overall in this regard, and even was pleasantly surprised by Beth and Rip's romantic progress. Season 4 should only see their relationship intensify with Beth's, hopefully, near-death experience at the hands of a mail bomber. The couple got engaged last season, and Season 4 could let them get married. However, between the bomb and the bombshell Beth has kept from Rip about Jamie, there could be some hurdles to cross. But isn't that the truth about every relationship? Number 1. Monica goes home. Once Monica moved in with the Duttons, her time visiting her home at the Broken Rock Indian Reservation diminished substantially. Now, with Casey getting shot at and possibly getting injured, Monica should start leaning more on her wise grandfather Felix more than ever in Season 4. Not to mention the idea that Tate would benefit from some guidance from his great-grandfather, as he needs all the wisdom he can get. Yellowstone gave Monica a significant arc in having her take down the serial killer/rapist who had been targeting Native American women on the reservation. Hopefully she can return to that location more often next season to deal with other issues impacting the community, as well as to visit with her family. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the 4th season of Yellowstone and what's likely to happen in it? Are you hoping that some of these expected things honestly do happen? Which ones do you think will help make Season 4 even better than the last one? Are you hoping that Season 4 gets here as soon as humanly possible? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.